Said today he finds the current situation in Oakland and the East Bay, quote, alarming. The governor picked up trash on the side of Interstate 880 this afternoon and spoke at length about the new efforts from the state to bolster crime enforcement in the East Bay. He spoke exclusively to KTVU political reporter Greg Lee.
Governor Gavin Newsom carried a trashed barbecue off the side of I-880 in Oakland. The unannounced stop and cleanup, part of the state's 3-year-old Clean California initiative to get trash off of roadways and public spaces.
I love doing this, and that's about restoring the final point, a little pride back in Oakland. This is a special place. They absolutely right. This is Oakland, California.
We're over 2 million cubic square yards of litter picked up across the state. The more dirty a place is, the less well it's kept, that it leads to crime-related issues.
Governor Newsom focusing his energy this week on trying to clean up Oakland of trash and crime. Thursday, he announced he's sending state attorneys to help prosecute crimes in Oakland and the East Bay 2 days after he deployed 120 more CHP officers to the area targeting theft and crime.
We're particularly focused on vehicle theft and vehicle break-ins. That's unacceptable. Retailers that are smashed their windows over and over and over again, that's unacceptable. I don't like these headlines of Denny's leaving. I don't like the headlines of In-N-Out leaving.
The governor pointing to statistics from Oakland in 2023 showing violent crime up 21%, robbery increasing 38%, and vehicle theft increasing 45%, while other parts of the state have seen decreases.
Some have described this as a tougher on crime approach from you. Do you agree with that?
How about common sense? It's not tougher on crime, it's keeping people safe. People can't live with feeling terrorized by the fact their car's been broken into 4, 5, 6 times. Can't live like that. Can't expect a small business person to put everything on the line, take risks, and have new beginnings investing in Oakland if they feel like their place is going to be robbed.
The Anti-Police Terror Project condemned the move to bring more CHP officers to Oakland, instead calling for more community prevention measures. Newsom pointed to investments the state has made in community programs, including the cleanup efforts by the freeway.
I want accountability and I want community building at the same time, and it's not either or. And I'm just not interested in the old binaries of the past.
Newsom stressed this is the state working with local government.
You have people that are frustrated, like you described, that are tired of their cars getting broken into. They point to the chief situation, they point to the mayor. What do you tell those people?
I got 10 fingers, none of them are pointing in any direction. All of us are in this together. I'm not interested in who's to blame. I want to solve this problem.
The frustration is real. I'm also frustrated. But, you know, we have to ensure that we diagnose the problem, which we have. And now this is the implementation phase.
The governor's called for new legislation to crack down on property crime, but has stood by Proposition 47, the law that changed some felonies to misdemeanors. This despite criticism from Republicans and now some in his own party calling for reforms to the law.
10th toughest felony thresholds in the United States of America. When you assert something, you got to back it up. And the challenge right now is a lot of people are pointing fingers without, frankly, understanding those facts. But the fact remains we can improve how we prosecute organized retail theft, and that is something we are advancing.
Greg Lee, KTVU, Fox 2 News.